Well, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to restore an old photo that we may have laying around. For example, this one is a photo of me when I was 2.5 years old. And as we can tell that the white borders have seen some wear and tear over the years. It's got stains, holes, and we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. It's got some other stains within the photo itself, and I'll show you how to get rid of those. And in general, we're just going to go ahead and make the photo pop as well. Now, I am using Photoshop. You can use GIMP. I just personally am more comfortable with Photoshop, and that's what I'm using. Now, when we have our photo loaded, first thing that we want to do is to duplicate the background layer. And we do that by two methods. One is by coming here to the bottom, right clicking and select duplicate layer. Another way of getting there is go to our menu bar, layer, and select duplicate layer. And once we have the duplicate layer of our background there, what we want to do next is to go to image and then adjustments and then match color. Now, we're going to leave all the settings alone, and we're only going to click on this neutralize. And when I do, watch what happens. Look at that. It's already did half the job for me. It's one of the great things about Photoshop. Alright, with that done, our next step is to go ahead and set our high, mid, and low tones. Basically the true black and whites of the photo. And in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and go down here and select threshold. Then we want to make sure that our eyedropper is activated, and on our keyboard is to turn our cap key on. Okay, then slide this bar all the way to the left until we see nothing but white. Don't worry about this. This is the imperfections of the photo. Now we're just going to go ahead and slide it slowly till we start seeing black come in. I'm already seeing black come in. I'm going to hold down my shift key, and then I'm going to left click. Okay. Slide it all the way to the right. Now the object is to slide it all the way to the right and it goes completely black. However, the border here is bleeding through, so we're going to pay no attention to that. Slide it all a little bit slowly till you start seeing white come in. And I'm going to select this part here, which is part of the bicycle tire, the inner rim, that I know is white. Okay. We're going to go ahead and delete this. We no longer need it. That was setting the high and the low tone. Now we're going to set the mid tone. Alright, so now we're going to create a new layer. Go to our edit. Select fill. Now this is the important part. We want to make sure that it's set to 50% gray. Leave everything else alone and click OK. Alright, go back to the right side here where it says normal. We're going to click on that and we're going to select difference. We're going to go back to our threshold and we're going to move it all the way to the left. Now we're going to slide it slowly until we start seeing black come in. Now on the original photo, where we see this black come in first, it's part of a shadow, cast color, or a stain, and I don't want to use that. So I'm going to select this part right here. Okay, hold down your shift key, left click. Alright. and that is done. Now let's go ahead and delete both of these layers since we no longer need them. Alright, so we got 1, 2, and 3. Alright, now let's go to levels. Now the top one represents the number 1. The bottom one here is going to be the white, which is number 2. And the middle one is the mid-tone, which is going to be the last one that we did. So let's go ahead and select this one. The idea is to match it up as best as you can. If you need to zoom in, go ahead and zoom in. And then the bottom one, which is number 2 for the white. It's already getting much better. Now, number 3, the mid-tone. Okay. Now, once we got that set, we're going to go ahead and start fixing the photo itself. Now, let's go ahead and take care of this white border here. Now, we have several options available to us. If you click on this part here, you'll see Spot Healing Brush Tool, Patch Tool, and Red Eye and Content Aware. We're going to be using Spot Healing and Patch Tool today. I'm going to show you Spot Healing. In order to go ahead and take your cap key off, and then you'll see it go back to a regular circle, and then just click on it. Make sure that you're on your background copy, otherwise nothing will happen. Yeah, it's already taken it away. I'm going to show you what the patch tool does. You just circle around, drag it to a portion like that. It's similar to the clone tool. Alright, but there is a faster way of doing it. I'm going to go ahead and select the polygonal lasso tool, and I'm just going to go here in the bottom top part of the white border, drag it all the way through. I'm going to follow this up as far as I can. Bring it down, cross. Okay, now switch that around. We want white on top. Get to our brush. We need to increase the pen size, so on your keyboard, hit the right bracket key. I'm just going to go ahead and go like that. And you see, no matter what I do over here, it's not going to affect it. Just what we masked off. Okay, that's done. I'm going to go ahead and decrease it by clicking the left bracket key. Click on the polygonal tool. Right click, deselect. Alright, border has been restored. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the top part here. Follow it to the top, cross, and then finally down. Okay, now we got text in here, and I don't want to lose that, so I'm going to go ahead and select this, get much of this as fast as we can. I'm going to decrease my pen size by hitting the left bracket key. Go here on the top. Alright, now I'm going to zoom in on a photo. You can do that by hitting your Control and plus key. Let's go ahead and pan over to where the text is. We're going to decrease the pen size. It's the left bracket key. And we're just going to go ahead and start painting over some of this dingy area. You're not going to be able to get all of it, and that's okay, as long as you get most of it. And I'm going to go ahead and decrease this pin size a little bit more. Okay, inside here. Take your time. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. Zoom out. Select your polygonal tool. Right click. Deselect. Okay. The borders are done. Let's go ahead and take care of some of the stains here. I am going to select the patch tool. Now there. Select that. There. Okay. Now this one here. Okay. Now. And once you get a feel for it, it can go sometimes rather fast. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's say that you didn't want this text here. I'm going to select the lasso tool. Go around here, around the text. And some of you may already know how to do that, so let's go ahead and go to Edit. Fill. This time we're going to change it to content aware, leave everything else the same, click OK. Alright, and as you see, it kind of took out this part of the cement for the line. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that right now. Zoom in. Pan over to the missing part. I'm going to go use my patch tool. I'm going to select a small part here. Now what I'm going to do is just make sure I line it up the way it should be. And then release. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stain here. And again, this is using the patch tool. Sometimes you'll need to do it more than once. Okay, let's zoom out. Control minus. Okay. Now that you got a fairly good idea on how to remove the spots and simple stains, let's go ahead and focus on making the photo pop a little bit more for us. But first I see this red line here. So make sure that we're on the patch tool. I'm going to select just a portion. I'm going to bring it over here. Okay. See if I can get a larger spot. Okay. Now that red line was, since this was an original Polaroid film where it comes out of the rollers, it made that red mark on it. Okay, so let's go ahead now and focus on getting the photo to pop just a little bit more. So how I'm going to do that is go to my curve function here. What I'm gonna do, since I'm right here on the main RGB, I'm gonna just go up, go down, show you what it does. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab here. Just till you think it looks just about okay. You don't want to go hog wild. Just a little. I'm going to go my reds, since there is red pigment on most of us. I'm going to decrease it just a little bit. Okay. See what the blue does. Okay, now and as you can see with the stages of the work that we've done, when you check them off, turn them back on, you could tell a difference, even though at the moment it didn't really seem like much. Alright, now that's almost getting there. Now we got a big spot back here, so let's go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to select my patch tool, zoom in, that's Control plus, pan over to the spot. Now sometimes with these larger ones, may not come out good the first time. Let's make sure that we're on the background layer. Circle around it nice and tight. Alright, let's go ahead and bring it on through. Okay, zoom out. That's a little better. Alright, spot healing tool. Now you want to be careful with the bricks because they got the lines in them too. You don't want to take that away. Let's work on the small imperfections. I'm going to go ahead and increase my pen size. That's the right bracket key. The one good thing about old sidewalks is that they're going to have stains on them naturally, so that's good. Okay. Now we got this little bit here. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to use my patch tool on this one. Alright, you just follow the line. Okay. And then this one just bring up. Alright. Now let's see what the brightness and contrast will do for us. Go ahead and bring it up a little bit. Contrast, kind of play around until you get it where you like it. Okay. For me, I think I'm kind of liking it right there. I'm going to leave that alone. I've got another spot here that I want to take care of. Make sure I'm on the background layer. Okay. Well, I'm going to bring out the original photo right here. And look at that. It's a lot better from where it was in the beginning. Okay. Now I'm just going to go ahead and re-put my text right here. I'm going to have to definitely decrease that pen size. I'm going to go ahead and delete the text layer. Okay, text. I probably want like maybe 11 point. And let's change this. Black. Okay. Then let's go with 9. So May 10th, 1970, age 2.5. Bike stolen. Alright, now I need to get this text a little bit more smaller. Yeah, go here. Okay. And there we go. The photo is done. I do thank you for watching. If you found this helpful in any way, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please visit my weblog, which is at I'll provide a link within this at the bottom of the description here for you. But that will be it for today. I do plan on doing other videos. I thank you for watching.